We all know the physical sensation of an emotion taking over. A sudden spike of anxiety or anger hits, your chest tightens, your pulse races, and your reaction boils over before reason can step in. But you can learn to manually control the volume dial on these neurological responses. We do this through a systematic framework known as the brain code. Every emotion carries potential benefits. If you analyze the reason behind a negative feeling, you can often use that information to change the situation that created it, converting a setback into an advantage. You only need 3 things to begin the physical training: a notebook, a 60-day calendar tracker, and exactly 10 minutes of daily quiet time. Over the course of this 60-day protocol, you will rewire how your brain handles these signals, turning unpredictable emotional reactions into calculated strategic advantages. We start with Phase 1, which covers days 1 through 20. The first step requires isolating a single emotion to study each day. This checklist displays the 20 target emotions you will be tracking. You will work through every item on this list throughout the program. For day 1, your instruction is simple. Focus entirely on curiosity. Use your 10 minutes to recall specific, varied situations in your life where you clearly experienced that feeling. You will repeat this process, assigning 1 new emotion to each day: worry on day 2, courage on day 3, moving through hostility and longing until you reach the end of the 20-day cycle. The most common failure point here is treating this as an intellectual exercise. You cannot just think about the dictionary definition of the word. You must successfully link the emotion to a real, lived memory. Completing Phase 1 builds your essential baseline of cognitive awareness. You are mapping the brain's emotional landscape so that active regulation can begin. That brings us to Phase 2, days 21 through 40. The sequence loops back to the top of the list, landing on curiosity again for day 21. This phase requires a different approach. You must stop simply thinking about the event. Instead, pick 1 single memory from your list and fully inhabit it. To do this, actively summon the exact physical details of that moment. What exactly did you see? What did you hear? Bring back the smells, the physical tastes, and the tactile movements present in that memory. Your success check for this phase happens in the body. You are doing it correctly when you physically feel a real twinge of that target emotion emerging in your chest or stomach in real time. Binding a flat analytical memory to rich physical sensory data is the only reliable way to manually pry open and engage the brain's deeper emotional channels. Now we enter the final loop. Phase 3 spans days 41 through 60, and yes, day 41 returns once more to curiosity. This style represents the intensity scale. You will practice evaluating your emotional memories on a strict 1 to 10 scale. For the morning, recall a low-impact level 1 memory. For the afternoon, intentionally recall a high-impact level 10 memory of that exact same emotion. Forcing the brain to repeatedly bounce back and forth between a level 1 and a level 10 builds neurological muscle memory. You are actively training your mind to transition between extremes on command. By the end of day 60, your roadmap is fully built and the daily framework is set in your mind. Let's apply this to a real-world crisis scenario. Imagine you are unexpectedly insulted by a coworker, triggering a sudden, intense level 10 flash of anger or shame. Because you have practiced these specific transitions for 60 days, you can now intervene by shifting your internal focus to a lower intensity memory you've already cataloged, like a level 3 version of being insulted. By pulling that specific, weaker emotional memory into your conscious mind, you override the current surge with the lower intensity. The protocol is ready for you. Pause this video, copy down the 20 target emotions, mark day 1 on your calendar, and begin your first 10 minutes on curiosity. By mastering the brain code, emotional regulation moves from a conscious struggle of reason into a task that the brain performs automatically.